Hey guys, what's up? It's Henry, and today gonna be doing the maintenance show on the G3 Special Edition. So the maintenance that I'm going to be doing on this will also work on any of the G3 series, the G3, the IQ, the Spec-R, and also it has the same regulator configuration as the Revy, and I believe also the threshold. So if you own any of those markers, guys, here's how to take them apart, clean them, and lube them. So I'm going to move the camera in closer, and we'll Alright guys, so first things first, let's remove the barrel. Get that out of the way. There we go. Set that aside. Now don't roll away. Okay, there we go. And first things first, let's remove the bolt. So with your Dangerous Power Allen key set, if you have one, you want to take your third biggest Allen key or your 3/16 Allen key, and you take it, and hopefully you can see the hole right here. Place it in, and you remove your bolt. There we go. So there's the back cap. Push out the bolt, and there's the bolt mechanism. There's the back cap. First thing I recommend you do, take your gun, take a swab, just run the swab through, clean out any debris that you may have inside. And alright, so once you've done that, take I'm using a microfiber cloth. Take something of that sort and just take your bolt, wipe her down, get rid of any of the debris or old lubricant paint that you may have on it. Do the same with your back cap. Just get rid of all the old lube. Alright, so after that, basically we just grab our lube. I'm using some ShockTech lube, and always, especially with spool valves, guys, like Mike Phillips from Tech Review would say, less is more. So use as little lube as possible. Basically, you need to be able to lube it so that you can't even see any. So I'm just going to use my ShockTech lube. Take a small bit. Hopefully you can see how much that is. Maybe not. I don't know how good my lighting is here, but that's about how much you use for the entire bolt assembly. And just start lubing it up. Get some on the front O-ring, middle two. It's never a bad idea to get a little bit on the inside here. Helps out with the O-ring on here. Alright, so there are two O-rings. I don't know if you can see them very well, but there's one right up here in the front, one right by the threads. Get some up the one at the front. Now I just want to share this one piece of advice. I really hope that you can see this, but I'm not quite sure if you can. The O-ring right here by the threads. I found that lubing it will lead to lube getting in around your threads as well. So when you shoot, as the air goes through with all the force, you will sometimes find that your back caps seems to loosen up while you're shooting. Is it a huge problem? No. You're not, you can go through, I don't even know, but you can go through case after case and you're not going to notice anything horrible. It's just, this will loosen up when you put lube on the back. That is what I have noticed, but do it anyway, or if you're a bit nervous, do whatever's best to your judgment. So there's our bolt system lubed, and of course if you find any broken O-rings, just take them off and replace them with the kit. So we're going to just drop that back in, screw it back in. Alright, now for the high pressure regulator. And remove our macro line and unscrew it from the gun. Put the gun off to the side, right? Here it is. And this top part is going to unscrew. Should unscrew pretty easily for you. You should have lube left over from your fingers, like a very small bit, but that should be all you need, because I wouldn't really recommend putting way too much lube. There's an O-ring right here below your threads. Just sort of go around that very, very light amounts of lube on these. And I also recommend a very light dose of lube. Still with just what's left on your fingers from the bolt for this O-ring up here. Alright, so I'm going to take out my microfiber cloth for this. And the way that you're going to get the piston out is you're just going to... There it is. Alright guys, now, I don't recommend taking off the shim stack. If you do, try to remember what the order is. If not, just consult your manual. But yeah, so now that we've got this out, just sort of clean it off with your microfiber cloth or towel or whatever you're using, guys. Basically what you have here is you have the piston, there's an O-ring above the shim stack, which I hope you can see, and one right here on the big part below. Actually, this would be below, this would be on top, but whatever guys. So we're just going to take our ShockTech lube, or whatever lube you prefer. Take, yet again, very minimal amounts, and put it and apply it. Hopefully you can see that. Sorry guys if I'm not getting this in the picture. Don't do this too often. Well, I don't film it too often. And some on the bottom O-ring too. Never hurts. Just take your finger, go around the inside. Just get that, clean it out, and lube it at the same time. And that's all that you have to do. Just pop that back in, push it down, make sure that it's in there properly. Screw that back on. Wipe off your fingers because they're probably pretty lubed up. Don't want to get lube all over the outside. And I'm just going to take our marker back, screw the regulator back in. Alright, and reconnect our macro line. And there you go guys, you've just maintained your G3 Special Edition or Spec-R. Besides that, just put the barrel back on and you're good to go. Make sure that you chronograph it before you start shooting pods and stuff through it. So hopefully this helped you. Hopefully this helped out, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. They're coming your way. Thanks a lot.